Hello, I'm just gonna get right into it because I will have titled the video by now. I'm here to talk about platonic versus romantic physical affection. This is one of my first times filming a YouTube video like this, so bear with me. You can Google some of this by the way, in case you would like to know for yourself, but I want to talk about it because I feel like it's a topic that's important and is not talked about. So, platonic affection is like, let's say I don't know you, you're just like an acquaintance, I just met you, you're a stranger. I can do things like put my hand on your shoulder, that's fine. Like if I'm having a conversation with you, like, and you say something, that happened to you that might, have warrant that type of touch, that is 100% not violating touch and it is platonic touch, especially for someone you've just met, touching someone's shoulder. So one of their shoulders, doesn't matter, or even their back. That's like another type of platonic touch, for someone. Touching their back, just patting it or rubbing it, that as well. And sorry, I don't really know where my camera is located. So if it looks like I'm not looking at you, I apologize. So basically, if you touch someone's hand, like you like slap their hand a little bit, like as like a form of joking or something, that's like a platonic form of touch. That's like not violating, you're not hurting, you're not like hitting them or anything. You're just like, going like, oh man, that was crazy, right? Like that's a type of platonic touch. So, doing things, if you are, let's say, you're a little bit closer with your friend and you guys have had a relationship for some years now, and you've had the opportunity to get to know that person a little bit deeper. A type of platonic touch could be locking arms with them when you're like taking a walk outside or something, or they're taking you to an event. That is a type of platonic touch, like lock. I can't do it with myself, obviously. And, like in Italy or in some other part of the world or in Europe, I think they do like light cheek kisses. I don't know. Sometimes they actually kiss the cheek and sometimes they just kiss the air. I think, pretty sure. Shaking someone's hand, that's like more like strangers, but like, when you really are close with that friend, you can cuddle them. Cuddling is okay. Putting someone's arm around your wayside, that is fine. Like when y'all are like watching a movie or something, that is a type of platonic connection that's non-violating, and it doesn't go below any of your personal boundaries. So, things like that. And when you are closer with that friend, you can, some friends like to hold hands. My cousin, she liked to hold my hand sometimes, like family members too. That's like the type of platonic touch, like you're really close with that person. Some people like to do that. Me personally, obviously most of these things are subjective, but I'm just expressing them in case anyone else might gain some help from this information, in certain circumstances and situations. So, on to romantic touch and affection. That is everything included with platonic touch. If you're, because you're closer to that person, you've established a friendship and you've moved on to something more. That would be like, oh, you can like, kiss their lips now. You can, like touch their leg, like stroke their leg, things like that. Those types of areas are like I would consider more romantic. And then I would, obviously words play into affection as well, because I'm the kind of person who likes words of affirmation for affection. So like platonically, you could say like, oh, you're like a brother to me. Or if you're in a romantic situation, be like, I love you so much, like I'm glad we are spending our lives with each other, or like, whatever romantic words you deem more deeper than a platonic connection for a word. And for romantic, I wrote some notes down. And for romantic, obviously, you can touch that person's butt. Some friends like to touch each other's butts, and I understand that. But for I would say that like it would fall in the more romantic section depending on how the butt is touched. But and these are things that need to be talked about, because it's important to distinguish between the two so that you for yourself can assess in any situation whether this person is taking this in a platonic way or they're taking it in a different way, and act accordingly. So romantic touch would be like, that person, obviously you guys can have sex with each other if you are that close. That would be something romantic to do, something intimate, touching, like kissing someone's ear, things like that, like touching someone's neck, or putting your mouth on it. And that would be considered more romantic, not platonic. But I would say that things like that, are clear differences between the two, and that it's obviously okay to hug your friends, whether you're male or female, or vice versa. It's okay to hug your friends. You're male or female, whatever. Hugging is a platonic form of affection. It's also a romantic form of affection because romance is included with platonic forms of connection because they go hand in hand. So I just wanted to come on to YouTube and express that for whoever needed to hear it today, because maybe I did. Hey. Well, thank you, and that's it. Goodbye.